Let's forget about all the complex algorithms and Wall Street secrets for just a minute. Successful investing, it doesn't start with some hot stock tip. It starts with something way more fundamental, something that's right there between your ears. It all starts with your mind. And this quote from John C. Maxwell, man, it just hits the nail on the head. It's not about how much cash you start with, not at all. It's about how you think about money. Your financial future isn't built on your salary or some inheritance. It's built on the foundation of what you believe. Think about this for a second. It's a real head-scratcher, isn't it? How can someone who earns tens, even hundreds of millions of dollars end up with absolutely nothing? Yeah, sure, overspending is part of it. But the real answer? It's much deeper. It lies in their fundamental relationship with money itself. Let's just take a real-world example. Mike Tyson, one of the most feared boxers of all time, right? Earned an absolute fortune in the ring, and yet he still declared bankruptcy. Look, this wasn't just about buying too many tigers or giant mansions. That was just a symptom of a much, much larger issue, a completely flawed financial mindset. And this brings us right to our first crucial point. The root cause of financial failure, even for someone earning millions, isn't the amount of money they have. Nope, the problem lies somewhere else entirely. So here's the bottom line. How you behave with money is a direct reflection of your relationship with it. When you see money only as a tool for buying stuff, you are on a fast track to financial trouble. And I don't care what your income is. Every dollar you spend is a dollar that's gone. Boof, forcing you to get back on that hamster wheel to replace it. Okay, so if our perspective is the problem, how do we fix it? Well, the solution is in a really powerful mental shift, a completely new way of looking at every single dollar that comes into your hands. This right here, this is the fundamental pivot. See, most of us are conditioned with a spending mindset. We see a dollar and our brain immediately asks, what can I buy with this? But the earning mindset, it flips the script entirely. It asks a much more powerful question. How can I put this dollar to work so it earns me more money? Here is an incredible way to think about it. Every dollar you have is like a goose that lays golden eggs. Now, if you spend that goose on some fancy dinner or a new gadget, the egg laying stops forever. But if you protect it, if you nurture it, that goose can provide for you for a very, very long time. And this really boils it all down, doesn't it? True wealth isn't about collecting things. It's about systematically creating a gap between what you earn and what you spend. And that gap? That's not just savings. That's your investment capital. That is your army of golden geese that you're sending out to work for you. Okay, so where do we even begin building this new foundation? Well, before you even think about stocks or real estate, there's a much more critical investment you've got to make first, and that's in yourself. Oh, this is a trap that so many people fall into. When they want to earn more, they think the only solution is to work more hours. Take a night shift, get a weekend job. They are trading their most precious, finite resource, their time, for just a tiny, linear increase in income. It's a losing game, every time. The key is to work smarter, not just harder. Instead of trading more of your time for money, you need to focus on becoming more valuable. By improving your skills, you increase your earning power. Without having to increase your hours, you can demand more for the same amount of time, maybe even less. At the end of the day, income isn't something you chase directly. It's a result. It's the natural byproduct of the value you create for other people. The more people you serve, the more problems you solve, the more financial success you'll just naturally attract. It's that simple. So mindset and value are crucial, I get it. But they are totally useless without one key ingredient: discipline. This isn't about being the smartest person in the room. It's about being the most consistent. Seriously, you could have the best investment knowledge in the entire world. You can know every strategy inside and out, but without the discipline to apply it consistently, day in and day out, that knowledge is absolutely useless. Discipline is the bridge that connects your financial goals to your actual achievements. In that discipline, it starts with a simple, non-negotiable rule. This number, 10%. This is your starting line. It's the minimum slice of every single dollar you earn that you must set aside to invest, to put to work for you. No excuses, no exceptions. And hey, this isn't some new age financial hack. This is ancient wisdom, famously shared in The Richest Man in Babylon. The concept is so simple but so profound. Before you pay any bills, before you buy groceries, you pay yourself first. You take that 10% and you turn it from income into capital that generates more income. Now, I know what a lot of people think. They say, I'll start investing when I finally make more money. But that, my friends, is a dangerous, dangerous trap, because investing isn't really about the amount. It's about the habit. If you can't build the discipline to invest $1 out of every 10 you earn today, what on earth makes you think you'll magically develop that habit when you're earning 10,000? It just doesn't work that way. The habit has to be built now, no matter how small you start. Okay, let's talk about the final piece of the puzzle. We've covered your internal world, your mindset, your skills, your discipline. Now let's look at the external factor that can either supercharge your growth or drag you right back down. And look, this is a strategic move, not just a social one. If you want to grow, you have to surround yourself with people who are already growing. You have to seek out people who talk about ideas and investments and building businesses, not just the latest celebrity gossip. Your conversations shape your thoughts, and your thoughts absolutely shape your actions. So let's bring it all together. It all starts with changing how you see money, from something you spend to something you can earn with. Then you invest in yourself to increase your own value. You build that unwavering discipline to save and invest consistently, making that 10% rule a habit. And finally, you intentionally surround yourself with people who are going to lift you up. And that leaves us with one last question to really think about. Take a hard look at your financial life right now. Are you stuck in that cycle of just working for money to pay the bills? Or have you started building an army of dollars that's out there working for you day and night? Because the answer to that question, well, that's what's going to determine your entire financial future.